Okay, this is no performance, but I just want to put into your ear what it sounds like to have all the fifths sharped. So you start with a C minor 7 sharp 5, D minor 7, E 7, F major 7, G sharp diminished, A minor with the major 7, and then we go to a B minor 7 back to the C major 7 sharp 5. So those are the chords that you get if you harmonize the scale with all the fifths of the C scale sharped. So that means that all the G notes are sharped. Now what do we get if we flat all the thirds and harmonize that C scale? That would mean all of the E notes are flat. So we start off with C minor with a major 7, then a D minor 7, and then an E flat major 7 sharp 5, F7, G7, A minor 7 flat 5, B minor 7 flat 5, back to our C minor major 7. Get a little feel for that. Now we're looking down our sheet and we see what if we'd flat the 9s and flat the 7s. So for the C scale we flat all the D's, flat all the B's. Well, then we harmonize those. What are we forced with? We end up with a C7 and a D flat major 7 sharp 5, an E diminished, F major 7, G minor 7 flat 5, A minor 7, open, and then the B minor with a major 7. Back to C7. Now, of course, for all these, you could treat them as modes, just like you did with the major scale: Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian. So start on the 1, go to the 1, focus on the 1, the tonic. You're an Ionian, right? Same thing for all the others. Well, you could do the same thing here, rather than starting and ending and mainly focusing around the 1, the C7 chord. But if instead you did it on the 6th, the A minor 7 chord, then you have a whole different feel with this same scale, right? Just like you do with the modes of the major scale. So, get a little feel for it. Here I'm focusing on the 4th degree, the F major 7. See how that E diminished wants to go to that. And the G minor 7 flat 5 loves to go back to that F major 7. Maybe it likes to, the C7 likes to go up to that D flat major 7 sharp 5. Oops. So I could focus on that degree 2 there, D flat major 7 sharp 5. Kind of back home there, it feels like. So again, you can focus on different degrees of these altered scales. They each have their own mode. Sky's the limit, huh? Now, let's do the flat 9, flat 3, flat 7. So according to the C scale, that would be the flat the D's, flat the E's, flat the B's, and harmonize those up in thirds to 7th chords. So what do we end up with? C minor 7, D flat major 7 sharp 5, E flat 7, F 7, G minor 7 flat 5, A minor 7 flat 5, and B minor major 7, back to C minor 7. Now again, with this page that I give you, I have you do all the chords in positions 3, and then 3 with no 4th string, and then 8, and then 10. But right now I'm just playing all these in, the beginning with the 3rd position of the C chord. So your bar chord you're familiar with for a C minor 7. And so what does this end up sounding like? And a good reason for doing this again is because it breaks you out of your ruts, playing in these different scales, but all basing it on the C scale that you already know, basing it on the chords that you already know, but yet you're in a whole new territories, just like you get when you do modes from the major scale. They all have a different feel to them. Well, here's a bunch of different feels. And finally, what kind of sound do we get if we take the C scale but we flat all the 9s, 3s, 5s, and 7s? So that's flat all the D's, E's, G's, and B's. Well then, harmonize that, and what do we get? Well, we start off then with a C minor 7 flat 5, and then a D flat major 7 sharp 5, and an E flat minor 7, an F 7, G flat major 7, A diminished, and then B flat minor major 7. So play around with a little bit of that to get a feel for it. And that's all for that.